video. Today I'm going to start a tag or challenge. I really ain't made my mind up yet, but I will. It'll be on the listing of the video. But I'm going to do a makeup look with the oldest palette in my collection. So if you want to see that, keep watching. Okay guys, are y'all ready to see this palette? I'm almost embarrassed to do this, and I don't even know. I tried to swatch it, and it doesn't really have any pigment to it. So we're going to have a tough time trying to break through. This is actually the Jordache, if you could see it. And I did not even know that Jordache, I thought they just made clothes, jeans, and stuff like that. But I found this in my collection, and it had to have been there for years. And all it says is Jordache eyeshadow. It don't have anything else. It don't have a name of a palette. It does have some really beautiful colors in it. Now we just got to see if they work. And they don't really swatch that well. If you could see like that blue, and you see how many times I hit that with my hand, there is just nothing there. So I'm going to try to go with the brightest colors that we have. So we'll see if that works. So let's go ahead and jump in. I'm going to go ahead and take this eye look off. This is so beautiful. It's one of my favorite eye looks. This is one of my go-to looks. But let me go ahead and take this off, and I will be... Alright guys, are y'all ready for this? Okay, well I went ahead and I primed my eyes, and I just used my Hard Candy, the Glamouflage concealer. I use concealer. I don't really have a lot of veins or anything in my eyes, but I still like to use the concealer to cover it with anyways. I just love extra coverage for anything. Okay, so I went ahead and I done that, and I went ahead and I powdered over it. So we are going to go ahead and go in, and I tried to pick some of my, harder brushes, and then I even grabbed one of my Makeup Revolution the sponge tip brushes, just in case, because this thing looks like it's going to be so hard to get some color off of it. So I had to get something. I got my hardest brushes and everything, and I did grab a couple of setting sprays just to see if that'll make a difference. So let's go ahead and get started. Now the color that I want to use, I'm going to go ahead and highlight my brow bone. So we're going to have to, I guess, I'm assuming one of the yellow colors, as in this one or this one. I would use this one, but it's green, and I don't think that that would look very good at all. So we're going to go ahead and go up under our brow bone. If I can find the right pencil to do it with. Just use my pencil brush, and it's just the Eco Tools pencil brush. Okay, now, let's see. I'm going to use the lightest color yellow, which would be this one right here. I'm just going to highlight my brow bone with this one. Oh my gosh, this is so scary. I hope it don't, start burning or anything. And I don't really see anything. It's going to be harder than I thought. Let's go ahead and hit it with some setting spray. And this one is going to be the Project Beauty Spray Set and Go. Now this was also in another one of my videos, which I do not like this setting spray. I just absolutely, there's something about it that I just don't like. But I am, the video I done the other day, I'm trying to give stuff a second chance before I either toss it or give it away. Because I hate it feels like a waste to me. I really don't like doing that. So we're going to go back in with this after we sprayed our brush. Let's see, we're going to really dig in there too. I don't know how good this is going to work. And I'm trying to hold it to where y'all can see too. And of course, nothing. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and start the eyeshadow look. So let's see. I guess I'm going to take this lighter brown color. Now, every one of these colors are shimmer, so I didn't grab another palette or anything. So I'm going to use this light color brown right there for the transition. It's like a tan shade. Let me see what we can go in with here. I want to see if my NYX brush will work for it first. It's the NYX Professional Makeup Brush number 16, I do believe. Yep. And it's just a blending brush. We're going to see if this will get in there. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and hit it with the spray, because I already have a feeling that we're going to have a problem with this eyeshadow. Okay, and like I said, we're going to grab this brown or tannish color. It's like a little khaki color. I mean, it's a beautiful color, and it's a beautiful palette. But, I mean, it looks like it comes straight up out of the 80s. And I wouldn't be surprised if it is my mom's or something. And I'm really digging in here. Really digging in. Okay, let's go ahead and give it a shot. You know what? That is not going on too bad. I have had worse. I'll try it again. And it already feels like it's getting hard in the pan. And I don't know if that's where I just sprayed it with the spray or that it, well, I did do swatches earlier, so it can't be where my fingers hit it. Because, you know, usually in your fingers, you got a lot of oil and everything on your skin. So automatically, if you swatch something, it's going to take in some of that oil. But if you can see this, see, I just sprayed my brush with the spray. And it kind of looks like it's already getting hard pan already. I'm hoping it's not. Because I don't think it would have worked if I hadn't sprayed it. I'm trying to get a little bit more. And I don't think I'm even going to tap this off. But it is a beautiful color, and it's actually going on pretty good. I know you can't really tell that good on camera, but right here, I mean, it is going on really good, the brown is. Okay, I think that's enough for the transition. Okay, now let's see. I'm going to go in with the darker color brown. I don't know if it's brown. It's like a cool tone brown. I'm going to go in with this one and try to get that in my crease. And I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild crease brush, blending brush. And it's kind of wide, if you can see there. And it is kind of dense. It's not really that hard, but it is dense, and maybe it'll get in there. And again, I'm going to go ahead and, well, no, let's try it without the spray first. How about that? And if you could tell, I'm really digging into this thing. And it's actually looking like it's picking up quite a bit. So maybe that one will work. I did give you a little tap. You gotta tap it. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Is it actually giving me some color? Well, this is unbelievable. Because you know this palette it's gotta be from the 80s. I tried to look it up and do some research on it online, and I couldn't find it at all. I couldn't even find like an image search of it. And I don't know if I want this to be a tag or a challenge. I really don't know. But I'm going to have to figure it out before I get this video out. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and just blend those two shades together. And this brush, I can still feel a little bit of the setting spray on it. I mean, it's not really bad, y'all. I thought this was going to be so much worse. Okay, now let's go ahead with our lid. And for the lid, I'm going to be using, of course, my favorite lid brush. That's my Naked 2 palette brush. This comes in the Naked 2 palette. Okay, now since we're using the browns, you know what? I've got to get one of these greens. I just don't know. There's like 4 greens. There's this one, 1, 2, 3, and I think there's a lighter one. I can't really tell on the camera. 1, 2, 3. Yes, this one up here, the one I was going to use to highlight my brow bone, that has got a green tint to it. But I think I'm going to go with the very top green. It's like a forest green more than the rest of them. So we're going to try that, and we're going to do it without the spray. This is going to go crazy. And maybe I should have put some more concealer to do this, but let's just go for it. And just as I thought, it is definitely not showing up. Okay, I'm going to try to hit it with the spray and then see what it does. And if not, I'm going to go ahead and dig into another color. Oops, sorry. Okay, let's try to hit this bad boy one more time. And see, it even looks like it's kind of getting hard pan just because I went in there with the spray. It's crazy. I'm sorry I keep looking up at the camera. I'm trying to make sure you are going to be able to see this. And it's actually giving me a little bit of color. It's not much, but it's way better than what I thought it was going to do. But those browns, y'all, I'm telling you, those really surprised me. I'll hit this with the spray one more time and try to dig in there deeper. If I try to spray around the right way. This is so fun. I was looking for the oldest palette I had. And of course, this one was the one. Yeah, it's really gonna look good, y'all. Okay, now I want to darken up that outer V. I just don't know with what. The only darker color that I see is the purple shade right here. So we're going to go ahead and go for it. And let's see. I'm definitely going to use the pencil brush to try to do that. And it's the Eco Tools. So I'm going to go ahead and try to use this one to go ahead and dig in that deep purple right there. And if it don't work, I'm going to try this spray and see if it'll do it with that one. And maybe I should have went back in with the brown, but we've already tried that one. So I wanted to try just about every color that I could in this palette. There's a little bit of color, y'all. Look at that. Definitely nothing to brag about, but that's why we have our spray. So let's hit this with the spray once. And let's go back in there. That would be so pretty if it had like a black or something dark in it. Which I am a sucker for palettes with black eyeshadow anyways. And of course it's not wanting to do it. Even with this spray, this one's giving me trouble. So what I'm going to do, let's try another one. See, I'm going to go back into this brown and see what this one does. And matter of fact, I'm going to use the spray on that because it will make it a lot darker than what it was when it went into my crease. So it will make it look darker at least. So let's try that. I wanted to use like that pink or something. I'm thinking about going back in with the pink on the lid. Yeah, this does darken it up just a little. We'll go ahead and swoop it in there. I mean, I have definitely seen worse. So I'm not complaining. I gotta try the pink, y'all. I've got to. It's the only pink in here. Check it out. And it's like that 80s hot pink. So this is going to be interesting. I'm going to try it without the spray first. And it has, if you could see, it has picked up color like you wouldn't believe. So I have a feeling this one is about to do some damage. Oh my goodness. It does a little bit. Let's try the spray on this one. I'm just curious. This is like that 80s hot pink. And you know this palette had to come from the 80s, I'm telling you. Oh my goodness. I'm so curious to see what other people can do with these older palettes. Okay, now we're going to go back in with the darker color brown. Or you know what? I think I might go back in the outer V with this because this is a little bit darker green than the rest of them. We're just going to do it. I mean, we're just playing anyway, so it don't matter. But I'm going to use one of my e.l.f. blending brushes, the one with the flat top on it, kind of like that. Because this thing is very, very dense, and this might get some color. And I'm going to go ahead and spray it. Just at least one time. And I missed it. Go figure. Okay, now we're going in with this dark green right down here. Can y'all see when I rub that in, like it almost looks like it's already getting hard pan in it. And I see absolutely no color. So I'm not sure if that was a good idea to begin with. Of course, nothing. There's nothing. Okay. Rewind. I wonder about the blue. Let's try it. No. Nothing better to do. We're going to go in with the blue. Let's try this back on the outer V. If this doesn't darken it up anymore, I'm going to go back in with that brown. I just wanted to use just about every color in this palette. I wanted to use as many colors as I could. Because this thing, after this video, I have a feeling I'm about to trash it. Or I don't know. I might just keep it just to have something to, like a conversation piece. And of course the blue's not really doing anything. So I'm going to go in with, this is another naked brush. I'm going to use a smudger end on this one. And I'm going to go back in with that brown just for the outer V. Just darken it up just a little bit more. And we'll take the other end of it, kind of blend it out. Okay, now we're about to play. Okay, we are going underneath our lower lash line. I'm going to try the lime green. It's like a teal green, but darker than a teal, really. I'm going to go, and I'm going to be using my pencil brush that I just used on the outer V. So we're going to go ahead and spray that one time. Let's see if this bad boy works. And I see absolutely no color. And there's nothing on that either. I don't know what would happen if I spray the whole thing. I might have just messed it up. Go figure. And I'm still trying the green. Y'all don't see anything. I'll tell you what, the people that have been complaining about the ABH palette, if they had this one, this is the only one that they can work with, they would love to have that palette. And I'm still waiting on that thing. I'm so ready to do a video on that. I cannot wait to get my hands on it. I mean, it just made it darker is all it did. So we're going to go ahead and go into our inner corner and go ahead and highlight that. I can find my brush that I do it with. I bought just about every brush that I had in here just to have something that will break into these colors, this whole palette. Okay, so I'm going to be using, this is the e.l.f. little small flat concealer brush. And this is what I'm going to do my inner highlight with. And of course, I'm going to go in with that mini mint green color right there. And like I said, these are all highlighted colors. Y'all, that is not bad. That is not bad at all. I think this and the browns are the best in there. Really, honestly. Look at that. A little bit of pigment. Not bad. Definitely seen worse. Well, guys, I reckon that's it with the colors. So, what we're going to do with this, I guess we can do some eyeliner. I'm going to be using the LA Colors liquid eyeliner. And just go ahead and pop a wing on there and just to do it. Trying to make sure to get where y'all can see and I can see too. Well, I've seen worse, but I don't see myself using it again, to be honest with you. And especially, I really don't know how old it is. I'm pretty sure it's a palette out of the 80s, because that's what it looks like. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and tight line. I'm just going to use a black eyeliner, like a fine line. Let's see. This one is the Color Mates black eyeliner pencil, of course, in black. We'll just go ahead and tight line with this. And then for mascara, of course, go ahead and curl our lashes. And I'm just going to use my Maybelline The Falsies Push Up Drama Mascara. I'll hold it sideways. I'm pretty sure everybody has seen this one before. The Falsies. And this kind of looks like a gray mascara to me. I know it's not, but because it is labeled black. But, I mean, it just gives that gray tone. And I do like wearing it every once in a while for different looks, depending on what look I'm wearing. And I figured a grayish color mascara with an 80s palette. How perfect. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead off and finish my... Okay, guys, that was it. That was the end of the video. I hope y'all enjoyed it and, you know, breaking out these older palettes just to see what they got. And, you know, remember the 80s? I mean, I do. I was born in the 80s, so I don't remember a whole lot about it. But I do remember these bright, loud colors. And I've made up my mind this is going to be bring your old eye palette out. It's going to be a challenge. I don't know the exact name for it. It will be listed on the label. But you know what? It is so much fun just digging in and doing these challenges. They're so fun. And this is all we got out of that. I don't know if you can see it really good, but we've went in with a bunch of colors. I tried to use as many colors in that palette as I could. And I did. I succeeded at using just about every color that was in there. So, you know what? I challenge y'all to pull out your older palettes and older eye, whatever, singles, palettes, whatever. And list down below and tell me if you have any older palettes. And just try them out. Challenge them. See if you can get them to work. I mean, I feel like I've just jumped right out of the 80s with this eye look. But you know what? This palette will probably be passed on, or it's actually going to be tossed. Because I don't even believe anybody's going to use that. Because it's just so, I mean, if you could see the palette right now, right here. I mean, it just looks like it has hard pan. And it's just from where I was spraying the setting spray on my brush to dip in. And I did spray the palette one time just to see what it would do. Go figure. That's what happens. But, and another thing, if y'all even know or have seen or heard about this palette, because I don't remember where I got it. I've had it forever. I've had it since I was a kid, so I don't even remember. If y'all know anything about that palette, let me know. And let me know what you think of this challenge. And like I said, go ahead, challenge yourself. Get out something that you don't use or something that's really old that you haven't used in a while and use it. I mean, let's not waste everything, you know, even though that one is getting tossed. So you know what? I love you all. Don't forget to like and subscribe.